It's cooking time with Coach Fitz. Today I'm going to show you how to make some turkey stuffed peppers the healthy way. Let's get going. Let's have some fun. First, you're going to make some white rice or brown rice and then let it cool and sit. Now while the rice is sitting and cooling down a little bit, you're going to get 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 pound of venison, or you can do 2 pounds of ground turkey or 2 pounds of venison, whatever you prefer. I like to split it in half, get a little bit of that red meat and a little bit of that white meat. And then after that, we're going to take a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, caraway seeds, if you have them. I also like a little onion powder in mine, and mix it up. Don't be stingy with that garlic. It is so good. Time to mix it all up. Get those hands dirty. Now one thing I like to do, always give it the smell test. You can smell the garlic, you can smell the seasonings, you're good. If you can't, add a little more. After that meat is seasoned, it's time to add the rice. You can add about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, or if you like a little more, don't do more than 1 cup. I like a little more. I'm putting 1 cup in, and then time to mix. Next, you're gonna need some peppers. 4 to 6 peppers, depending on how big your family is with 2 pounds of meat. Don't be stingy with the peppers though. Minimum of 4, 6 probably the most. I like to get a variety of them. Usually I had orange ones too, but they only had yellow, red, and some green peppers. So now you can hollow it out inside, or you can slice them up, whatever you prefer. I like to slice them up. I grew up with them hollowed out, but like I said, I like to slice them up, so let's get to it. After you slice them peppers, throw them to the side here. A little bowl, wherever you want on your cutting board. Just leave them there for a minute. It's time to make those meatballs. Now when you're making those meatballs, don't be stingy with the meat. It's gonna break down when you're cooking it. It's gonna get nice and small. Now those 2 pounds, I usually make about 8, 9, maybe 10 the most, because they are, like I said, gonna break down. So one about the size of a tennis ball. You can smell the flavor. Now that our meatballs are done, on to the next step. And like I said, I like to slice my peppers up, and the reason I do, instead of having them hollowed out, I don't like to be stingy with one pepper. If I have a green pepper, a red pepper, or orange or yellow, I like to get all those flavors in there. Because if you have just a green, like the way I grew up, it's a little more bitter, and I like that sweetness from the other flavors of the peppers too. So we're gonna put about half the peppers in to the bowl. After you put about half the peppers in, throw those meatballs into your pot as well, and then cover the rest of them with the rest of those peppers. After that's all in the pot, you're gonna take your tomato juice, pour it all on in. Next up, sour cream. Now you wanna add a medium to a large container, the most. Now all we gotta do is put it on the stove, set it on a medium heat, 45 minutes to an hour, and enjoy. It's been sitting for about 45 minutes. Let's give it a good check, and it's looking good. Can't forget about them homemade dinner rolls.